Hey guys, in this video I'll be taking you through 8 property investment deals that our clients have bought. My clients have bought themselves in the month of March. Now what's really unique about this video, you won't get content like this anywhere. I'll go through the exact details of those. I'll share my screen, go through that verified, proven deals, the images, the locations, everything like that. So the aim is to inspire, the aim is to educate, and the aim is to enthuse you to take that next step in your own property investment journey. And I'll give you tips and tricks as I go along. But all of this, what I'm sharing is within my Facebook group. You can see it directly, the Australian Property Investment Mastery with PK. There's more than 13,000 people here. And so you'll see that it's very verified. You can't make that stuff up and have thousands of people not pull you up on it. So the first one, and there's no random, no particular order or no particular sequence. These are just some random deals. We bought more than 30 or 40 deals, or my clients have, I should say. So, these are just from random 8 ones. You can see all of them yourself in the group. So here's one. I want to give you some tips and tricks, okay? This is not just sales and marketing. I want to actually help you, educate you as I go along. So the first one, 2 properties in 6 months, trained into a buyer's agent. So, first thing is that an everyday normal property investor can become so good so quickly that they can actually make it their profession, okay? And this is exactly what's happened with Benson. You can see I've tagged all of my clients when I post these deals. So yeah, it's getting a bit repetitive, but you can message him yourself, see if it's legit. So 6.4% yield, this is possible. Now this is over in WA. This is in Perth. I'm telling you where they are. This is on the south side of Perth. Perth, fast-growing suburb. He started with no confidence. He's a chef by profession, and now he's fully confident, so much so he's actually started to get his own buyer's agent clients. Okay, so he bought Interstate. Benson is based in Canberra, and he bought 2 properties now. So therefore, he saved himself $30,000 fees, because BAs cost about $15,000 on average per property. So he saved himself those fees. And the really important thing is bought Interstate. How has he done that? Property managers. Property managers are gold. I've done videos on them. If you don't know how to buy Interstate, you can at least learn the basics on my channel, on this YouTube channel, but you don't need to catch flights or anything like that. All right, so here's the details. Purchase price, $394,000. The rent per week is $480, okay, and that's why the yield is so good. He's literally making like $5,000 of positive cash flow. And positive cash flow just means, after all expenses, every single expense, it's not that we're leaving out maintenance or we're leaving out even budgeting for vacancy. Every single expense, rent is more than that. He got this deal, and the only way he could get such a good deal is that he closed it before the first open home. So another tip, another trick, try to get your property before the first open. As soon as it hits the first open, oftentimes too late, too much competition. All right, and of course, there's no sacrifice. Even though it's positive cash flow, it's growing very quickly because the data speaks for itself. Vacancy rate is very low. Really quiet cul-de-sac, that's just a bonus. We're okay to buy in a street that's quiet, but a cul-de-sac is even better. This is built in 1993, so that means that it's built after 87, which means there's some great depreciation tax benefits. He's going to get a lot of his tax back, which isn't the reason why we invest in property, but it's a good bonus. Like I said, no buyer's agent used, bought from Canberra, didn't catch any flights, had the due diligence done. It's not like he's buying sight unseen, or that he's just trusting pictures on real estate or anything like that. No, you don't need to do that. And here's the deal. Here's the property. You can see really nice property. There's really nothing wrong with it, really. Beautiful brick home. And you can see 45 people commented, so you can check it out for yourself. Second question, beautiful brick high growth Adelaide property. So we're just still buying in Adelaide, but less so now. We're really migrating away from Adelaide. We bought properties in Adelaide last 3 years. Now it's getting too hot and the herd is moving in. So this is from Ashutosh, or Ash, 5.6% yield, which is fantastic for Adelaide right now. And to buy this property, which cost him $420,000, he only needed to put down a deposit, including transaction costs, of $70,000, and in 3 months has already made $50,000 of capital growth. Okay, so it's almost 100% cash on cash return. That's the power of property investing. And it's fully renovated, and plus it has subdivision potential. All right, so just to educate you guys, it's a corner block, so it can be split into, not that he'd do it anytime soon, but in the future have that potential to demolish, split into, build 2 houses or maybe 3 townhouses. Once again, he's done it without a buyer's agent. Ashutosh is based in Sydney, and he's bought this in SA without catching any flights. Purchase price $420, rent $450. Only needed 70 grand to get in, positive cash flow, great data for the short term and long term. Vacancy rate's almost negligible. He's already got a tenant, no problem. Double brick, it's not going to fall over anytime soon. No buyer's agent used, bought Interstate. And here's the picture. So, you can see really flat, beautiful front yard, brick property, nice renovated kitchen, nice play area in the back for the kids with a trampoline and some sort of cubby house I can see. So you can see lots of people getting involved with this. You can too. Next property, 3 properties in 3 months. This is the third one. And it's had 9% growth in 1 month. Now that's not normal, okay? Normally 9% growth happens, in a whole year. He's got it in 1 month. Bought $22,000 under market value. That just means that, for some reason, this vendor, because of some financial circumstance, was needing to sell it really quickly. And so therefore, compared to all the other properties selling in the suburb at this moment in time, it's $22,000 less than its true valuation. And like I said, the reason it was able to be $22,000 less than its true val is because it's off market. Okay, it wasn't on real estate or domain. Jalaj very quickly made relationships with agents. These things don't take much time at all. And so those agents liked him. They started giving him properties that were pre-real estate and domain. That's really the trick or the art form. And 6.4% yield, huge positive cash flow. Like I said, he's bought 3 properties, so 3 times 15, he saved himself $45,000 in buyer's agent fees. Jalaj is based in Brisbane. The purchase price was $388, valuation $410, rent $480. Okay, hence the yield. And the current value just after 1 month is a 9% growth rate. Now, like I said, it's not on real estate and domain, so you might be asking, how do I get these off market? Okay, just pick up the phone. I do a whole video on YouTube on how to do it. In my course, it goes into extreme detail, but the basics is, don't be afraid of your phone. Okay, find the top agents in the suburb that you want to buy, pick them up, introduce yourself. It's, that's basically 50% of it, if I'm being honest with you. Anyone can do it. Low vacancy rate, brick house, rinse and repeat. He's self-sufficient to do it himself, as he's demonstrated now. He's building passive income, all right? So he's not fooled by buyer's agents or property investment companies telling him that it's too hard or that he needs to outsource it. He can do it himself. You can check it out. This was off market, so the picture isn't, beautiful and pretty because there was no picture. It wasn't on real estate. So this is the best we could find, but it's pretty nice. Next property, once again, another off-market one. This is near the beach over in Perth, 6.1% yield. This is for VibHub. This is actually my mistake. This is not in Perth. This is in regional Queensland. Okay, so on the beach on the east coast. Once again, not on real estate or domain. And he saved himself the BA fee again. Purchase price $385,000, rent $450. Just fantastic yield that regional Queensland has to offer. But that does not mean we are sacrificing growth. Okay, you do not need to make trade-offs between cash flow and growth. Great depreciation benefits because it's built in 2004. Great block size, double brick home. He's from Sydney, bought in regional Queensland without catching any flights, without needing a buyer's agent. And check it out. So these pictures are from the previous time it was listed, because obviously it was off market this time. But beautiful place. I wouldn't mind living there myself. Next one by Eddie Alfred. Now, I did an interview with Eddie right here on YouTube, I think about a week or 2 ago. Go check it out if you want to know the nitty gritty on how he did it. But 2 properties in 2 months, Brisbane and Perth, just fantastic locations. Positive cash flow, north side of Perth. He's got a diversified portfolio in 3 states now. Saved himself $30,000 in BA fees by doing it himself in the last 2 properties. $380,000 purchase price, $390 weekend rent. Great depreciation benefits. He's based in Sydney, obviously bought in Perth, and really good vacancy rate. We want that vacancy rate to be less than 1% in this climate, or 2%, less than 2% in a normal environment. Okay, so this is the property in Perth. Once again, brick, low set, nothing to write home about really, just really low maintenance, which is what you want. And this next one, Sam, Mark, you can see there's our friend Sam. 3 offers, 1 successful positive cash flow property. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that you do not need to keep missing out on properties. If you stick ahead of the price curve, you know how to value property, and I've done videos right here on YouTube on the basics on how to value property. Remember, if the price is increasing in a suburb every single month, when you value property, make sure you're up to speed with that price curve. Okay, and that's how we got it real quick. No need to waste time. 3 offers, 1 property, 6% yield, flood-free regional Queensland location. And people think all of Townsville and Bundaberg and these types of places are flooded. It's not the case. It was so easy for Sam. Purchase price $355, rent $400 plus. Literally $5,000-6,000 of passive income right here. Vacancy almost nothing. Huge block size. He lives in Sydney, so he's bought Interstate once again without catching any flights, without using any buyer's agents. Had all the local due diligence done by property managers. These are my secrets, and just giving them away for free. You can see, just nice big backyard, shed, beautiful home. Next one. So beautiful investment property, 2 in 2 months. So yes, you can buy multiple properties very quickly. This is by Narasimha, 6.5% yield, Queensland growth suburb, flood free, new shopping centre going in this regional Queensland location. This is just 1.5 kilometres away from it. It's not gone in yet, and that's what's really exciting as well. Purchase price $405, rent $500. He negotiated $30,000 using advanced techniques of negotiation. Once again, I've done YouTube videos on it, but I go into extreme detail in my course. Nice big block that he can hopefully develop in the future, and he's from Melbourne. Once again, done everything remotely, and check that property out. That's a beaut. Okay, you can't get much better than that looking property. This was obviously listed in Christmas time, hence the Christmas tree. Last 2 properties, positive cash flow in Perth. So you can see Mustafa once again here. All my clients are tagged. 6.2% yield. Bought without buyer's agent, saved himself 15 grand. Purchase price $381,000. He negotiated $5,000 during the conditional phase. So people think you can only negotiate before you put an offer on. Even once it's accepted, you can still negotiate. Get the building and pest report, find mistakes in it, even if there aren't any. Use that as leverage to get the price down further. That's exactly what Mustafa did. To buy these property, less than $75,000 required, and on a $381 purchase price, $450 a week in rent, hence thousands of dollars and positive cash flow, passive income, low vacancy rate. He's from Sydney, bought Interstate. Once again, low maintenance, brick, beautiful home. All right, guys, so hopefully that educated you, inspired you, and enthused you to take the next steps. Really, the point of this video is to inspire you to do actually something. Okay, do something. I don't care what it is, just take the next step in your property investment journey. Education is key. No one's producing this kind of verified, transparent, open content. I hope you appreciate it. And guys, build your trust, whether it's in me or some other service provider. Build your trust in them and just go for it, because we're in the middle of a boom that just continues and continues. I've got lots of videos on that. I won't go into that now, but I wish you all the very best and happy investing. My name's PK. Hit the subscribe button, turn notification bell on, and good luck. Catch you later. Bye.